at what Muslims have gone through in Andhra Pradesh for the last 65 years, you will realize 15th August is independent for everyone. But what has happened in police action, no one remembers, no one knows it. 2 lakh Muslims were butchered in police action. Has everyone gone and find out what is the reason? Especially in the Marathwada area. There are some statistics which says 5 lakhs. 3 reports have come after police action, all are buried. And after that, what has happened in 69 agitation? Muslims or Muslim political leadership has always been used by Andhra politicians to see that Telangana doesn't happen. They have been used. 69, you must be aware how they have manipulated. Communal riots have started in Hyderabad just to derail the Telangana agitation. And another example I'll give you, when Telugu Desam was ready for Telangana, one riot which took place, not many know and not many remember because it doesn't happen on you, it happens on others. Bhaisa, there was a riot. It was engineered from a Congress MLA. I don't remember his full name, Patel, who was very close to Raj security. 2 Muslims were killed because 3 days before that, Telugu Desam said we are ready for Telangana. So how to engineer anti-Telangana feeling? So let us have some communal rights in Telangana. This has happened. And after 5 days, a family was burnt. The whole family was burnt. And at that time, DGP was a Muslim. He said some electric circuit shock has taken place and circuit malfunctioning. And then the Home Minister Jana Reddy comes to the assembly and says, yes, it is because of electric shock. But after 10 days, they could find out that the woman was raped. One of her leg was found 50 yards away from the house. They said because of electric shock, the whole house got burned. And what has happened after that, no one realizes. The whole Muslim community of North and Telangana have voted for Telugu Desam, they have not voted for Congress. Out of 7 MLAs in Nizamabad district, 6 were Telugu Desam, 1 was Congress. MP was elected by Muslims, they have voted for Congress. So why? That's the reason Muslims are silent. And another factor is, there's one Muslim political party which is always being financed by Andhra politicians. And they are at the beck and call of them. So one reason. As Mr. Thirumali has rightly written, the moderate Muslims, like I give you incidents of 2 burning of houses at Shamanzan in 47, 48. The Muslims were so vocal, they went and burned the Chief Prime Minister house and Home Minister house and some other houses. The reason where Muslims have always been emotional people and they have been exploited emotionally by the Muslim leadership. There should not be 2 words about it, the Muslim exploitation by Muslim leadership. But here in Telangana, if you go to villages, you will find 90% of Muslims supporting Telangana. JSCs have come up everywhere. Every caste there's a JSC, every organization, profession, JSCs have come. Muslims have also come. But city Muslims, because of MIM, they are not involved in Telangana. But I won't mince a word in saying Sakshi TV was carrying a story on Muslims of World City. And I was surprised because that is owned by Congress. And they have interviewed 5 people. All the 5 were saying, one was a auto rickshaw driver. He says, "Saab, मैं graduate हूँ. अगर तेलंगाना मिल गया तो नौकरी तो मिल जा सकती." It's in Charmina. A fruit vendor says, "Now yes, I want my children to get educated and I want Telangana so that they get employment." So this is a sentiment. No one is like, as you said rightly, had it been a millionaire book, a person with a political background, it would have been a crowded function. Must have been held in Taj Krishna or some 5-star hotel. And we are sitting here because our leadership, whether it's backward class, scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, they are the biggest stooges of the people. I was just talking to Naik Sahab, कि साहब आप बोलो एक हमारी leadership का आदमी जो अपने वास्ते, I'll name them, Devendra God, what has he done for his Gaur community? Forget about backward classes. What has Nagendra done for his community? Nothing. They are just at the beck and call of the Andhra leaders. And if you ask me, 90% of Telangana leaders who are sitting with birth, ministry births, and at position, and who have made billions of dollars, they don't want Telangana heart to heart, because they know this once Telangana happens, it's a social engineering, as rightly written in this book. Every caste has his own aspiration, and they are looking forward to have political power. I'll tell you one more incident. When RSS chief was in Hyderabad, he said, we don't want Telangana. He called a meeting, closed door meeting. He said, we don't want Telangana. They asked him, one gentleman, I'm sure he's of leftist leaning, E.T. Narasimha, he came to me, said, you have all the statistics, can you tell me why RSS is against Telangana? And in that meeting, Bhagwat had specially mentioned that Muslims will account for 18 to 20% of Telangana population. If Telangana happens, Muslim will again ask for political power. What's wrong, sir? I am born in this country, and I want all rights. I don't care what has happened, what Qasim Razvi has done, or XYZ has done. But the reality is, no one wants to share political power. We talk about mandalization, we talk about, I was just referring, South India is much more educated, whether it's a backward class, SC, ST, Muslims. But no mandalization has taken place in South India. What Yadav's got in UP and Bihar, what Kurmi got in Bihar. Here nothing has happened. The only reason is our stooge leadership is more responsible than we are talking about backward, higher caste or upper caste, XYZ. Our leaders are not sincere to the cause. And I think Telangana, no one can stop Telangana. No one can stop Telangana. Telangana is a reality, if not today. This movement is not by a political party. This is the aspirations of a smallest of a person, or a people who don't have any means to support himself. And his children, once they are into education, they want everything. So what, as rightly just M.N. Roha Sahab has pointed out, we have to have the political will to come together, forget about differences, and come to one point. If you look at Andhra Pradesh, we have the highest population, 89.3% of the population belongs to SC, ST, BC and minorities. Nowhere else in the country. But political share, zero. Political share is zero. UP, they are 8% Brahmins, and upper caste are around 18%. But backward classes, SCs, STs, they have state power. But why not in Andhra 89.3% belongs to BC, SC, ST? Because you are not together. And all these politicians, they are doing for the last 60 years is exploiting your differences. You look at Telugu Desam, they have divided Malas and Madigas. You look at Telugu Desam again, they have divided Gaudas and others, backward classes. So there are a lot of incidents. Congress, what are they playing? They are just trying to divide us and rule the roast and make the money. And look at not only political power, business power, look at film industry, look at construction companies, all as rightly pointed out in Mr. Simadhuri book, everything is being grabbed from political power. Once you are chief minister, once you hold a ministerial post, you get everything, your people there. So instead of blaming others, I think if all of us come together, no one can stop. Thank you very much.